Everybody, everywhere. Clean up, clean up. Everybody do your... Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are getting ourselves ready for the day now. So step one, what do we have to do? What is this? Teeth. Brush our teeth. Exactly. What do you hear?
Dog.
A doggy? What's a doggy doing? Barking, yeah? Timmy is on his way back from food shopping now. We're doing a little bit of a Sunday reset today. But if you have ever... Face. Yeah, we'll do your face. But not in your mouth. Yep, not in your mouth.
No.
Have you ever tried to go food shopping or any sort of shopping with like an 18-month to 2-year-old? You know that it is a process once they realize that they can get out of the shopping cart. And so it has been an excursion that Timmy has started doing on his own because it has just been far too much to take him out shopping, because a 30-minute process literally turns into an hour process, because once he gets out of the cart, then the rest of the time we are chasing him around the food store the entire time as he pulls things off of the shelf. Yeah, big and strong. We take prenatal, so we make baby sister big and strong. Yeah. Not feeling 100% when you are pregnant in general is absolutely terrible, because you just feel like you are running on literally 50% or less all day, every day. I have had a cold for the past few days, and all I have wanted to do is just like curl up into a ball and sleep. And then add into all of that mix a toddler that is also not feeling 100%, but even when he is not feeling 100%, he still can move at 1,000,000 miles per minute and never get tired and never want to sit down. So I am just absolutely exhausted, and honestly I have been trying so hard to like not lose my patience with him and not get frustrated, but that is so much easier said than done. Like, I just feel like my patience has been so short with him the past few days, and I feel so bad about it. But it's just like he's at an age in general where like he's just testing his limits. He's seeing what he can get away with. He's seeing like if he can do things even after I tell him the word no. But I do not have the energy the past couple of days to like be battling him out over the same thing over and over again. So I'm trying so hard to not get frustrated and not lose my patience with him. But that is so much easier said than done. I just try to remember in these moments that like he is also a baby, and that like even though he acts like such a big boy sometimes, like he is a baby. He just needs his mom. He also is not feeling 100%. And even though like it can be so frustrating, like I'm just really trying to keep my patience with him. But sometimes that is so much easier said than done, because being sick in general with a toddler who's sick is difficult, and then add pregnancy into the mix, and not only just pregnant but only almost 32 weeks pregnant. Every single ounce of my patience has been tested the past few days. Another day, another lounge set. I am just in my lounge set era right now of pregnancy, where like it feels so comfy on the bum. I don't necessarily want anything super tight on the bottoms anymore, so it's like cute. I feel a little bit put together, but also I feel like if I had to go out and about and like run errands, I could do this in this. But also if I want to take a nap on the couch, I could do that in this as well. What? Oh, you want to work the oven because you have oven mitts?
Yeah.
Well, it's not on, baby. There's nothing in there. Okay, drop it in.
Yeah.
We'll get more? Okay. No, not in your mouth. This chai is so desperately needed right now. Like I said, you guys, this morning, not feeling 100% when you are pregnant. Being pregnant in general with a toddler is a whole experience. It is definitely just something that is a lot more challenging than I think a lot of people talk about, and it is the best thing in the entire world, and like I wouldn't trade it for the world in terms of like I literally love AJ with my entire heart and soul, and I am so excited that him and baby girl get to be so close together in age and just grow up so close together. But oh my lord, is it exhausting, because by the time that you are almost 8 months pregnant, you are exhausted doing the bare minimum as is, like getting up cleanup, doing the laundry, doing the most simple tasks, you get tired so much quicker. And then having a toddler who wants to hold you 24/7 and who just wants to like test their limits because they're trying to figure out what they want and don't want at this point too, and like how they feel about things, and they're just trying to like see how far they can push you when you tell them no and things like that. It has just been an experience, and we are very clingy to mommy, like I said to you guys in my last vlog, and I don't know if it's just because he knows something is changing. Hi, sweetie. I don't know if he knows something is changing in terms of like baby sister is coming and that he just wants to be close to me all the time, or if he is just like very attached to me as is, because he certainly has always been a mommy's boy. But definitely recently, especially as I have gotten bigger and bigger, it has gotten more and more challenging for him to want to be like held 24/7 and just to have like wanting my constant attention. And I feel so bad like getting frustrated with him and being short-tempered, or like just putting him in front of the TV as much, because I'm not anti-screen time by any means, but I definitely try to limit screen time as much as I can, in terms of like, I don't like to just like plop him in front of TV for an hour. But definitely being pregnant, he has watched a lot more TV. And then certainly as we both have not been feeling well these last couple of days, he has watched more TV than I typically prefer for him to watch, because I need a moment. He needs a moment, and like I would rather put him in front of like Bluey or Miss Rachel or Mickey for a few minutes than get frustrated with him because he is climbing on top of things he shouldn't be climbing on top of, or getting into things he shouldn't be getting into. So it's definitely been a balance. As much as I am excited to have them so close in age together, it has definitely been a process of being pregnant with a toddler. Like in the beginning, you're so tired, so run down, maybe not feeling 100%, and then towards the end you just get so exhausted doing the bare minimum that I just have to like take deep breaths and tell myself it's gonna be okay, and that I can't get frustrated with him. And it's like so hard, because it's exactly what I was saying to you guys in like what I've learned as a new mom. Like two things can exist at the same time. Like I can be so excited to have my kids so close together and have two under two and love the feeling of being pregnant and being a young mom, which I do. I love all of those things, but simultaneously being pregnant with a toddler is so much more challenging than just being pregnant was, or just having a toddler was. So like everyone always tells me that if you can do like pregnancy tired with a toddler, then you will be fine once you have a newborn and a toddler. So I'm gonna hold people to that, because it's definitely been a process, especially as I get bigger and he wants to be held 24/7. It's been an experience. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa! You made a mess.
Mommy.
I didn't make a mess. You pushed it down. Who's this?
Me.
Minnie.
Me.
Goofy. Donald. Who's next?
That.
What is that?
Car. Whoa.
Whoa! I feel like coming into the new year, it is so normal to like want to set New Year's resolutions, New Year's goals, New Year's routine for yourself to like set yourself up for success in 2025. And I was reflecting today, like while I was doing laundry, while I was just in the shower, on how like that is all so incredible and so amazing, but it is so important to set your routine for what works for you and your lifestyle. I think it can be so easy. It is so easy for me, and it can be so easy to want to like copy and paste an influencer's routine that you see online, and let's call it what it is. For the average person, that person's routine is so impractical that it would be ridiculous. You would be setting yourself up for failure to try to mimic the routine that they are doing. And listen, like, that is not a knock by any means on influencers as a whole. Like, it is definitely an amazing profession. It is a profession that if I could have, I would do it in a moment. But their routine, their schedule is so different than someone who works a classic 9 to 5. So when you are seeing somebody who sets their New Year's goals and resolutions to be like, wake up, drink their green smoothie that they concocted of like apples and celery and broccoli and spinach, go to a yoga or Pilates class, and then like midday do like journaling and meditation, like that may not be realistic for your life. Like, while I love that for them, and that sounds like something that I am all down for, that may not be realistic for you and your lifestyle. I feel like that became so apparent to me this New Year's because I've never been a super big like New Year's resolution type of person, but I certainly like to set goals. I certainly like to have things that I want to achieve, but this year especially, like, I'm about to become a mom of 2 within the next month or 2, and I just like don't want to set myself up for failure in 2025. So I just have to set myself up with like realistic goals, realistic things that actually make sense for my life, for my lifestyle, for what I'm doing right now. Like, there is nothing wrong with people sharing their routines and their goals for 2025. Like, I think social media is so amazing for so many different reasons, but I think it is meant to take inspiration from, not to copy and paste what you're doing into your life, because that is just not practical for 99% of people. As much as I would love to replicate some people's routines that I see online, it would be nearly impossible having to get up at 4 a.m., work a job that I work 5 to 3, and then come home and mom all day. Like, as much as I might want to replicate what their routine is, it might literally be impossible for the lifestyle that I currently have. So something that I am going to be doing in the new year in terms of setting like goals and expectations. Also, side note, bump update, 32 weeks, bam, 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 there she is, baby girl, growing away. One of the things that I'm going to do to set myself up for success in 2025 in terms of goals is I'm going to either set daily or weekly goals that I want to achieve, and they may look so different on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis. Like, it may look something like drink a certain amount of water every single day, or for myself, like especially now as I get closer to the end of my labor, it might be something like labor and birth stretches and things like that, like things that I just want to accomplish, but they are going to be so designed and so specific for me personally, like something that I want to accomplish that I think would best fit and benefit me and my life. And I just feel like that was so important to share with you guys in case, one, you would like to join me and do the same thing and kind of set either like daily or weekly goals or to-do lists that you want to accomplish, and 2, just to remind you that it can be so freaking easy to compare yourself to all of the people and all the influencers that you see online, and that it is amazing to look at their life, look at the things that they're doing, and take inspiration that you can take and apply into your own life, but to remind yourself that you need to set realistic goals and expectations for you and your lifestyle, and that if you're taking every single goal and their routine step by step and applying it to your life, most likely you are going to fail because you are not living the same life as them. And that is okay, and that is amazing, and there's nothing wrong with either of your lives for that purpose, but just remind yourself of that, because you don't want to get into February and March when you're not able to consistently reach the goals that you set for yourself in January and feel like a complete and total failure because you set yourself up to fail by trying to copy and paste someone else's goals and routine and apply them to your life. So I just think for me, I'm going to look at my life from now until the birth of baby girl, and I'm going to set daily and weekly goals and things that I want to accomplish, whether it is start the prep for the nursery, whether it's drink a certain amount of water or get a certain amount of movement in, or whatever the case may be that actually could work for my life. And then I'm going to check it off, and that is how I'm going to be setting goals for 2025. Realistic goals for myself that would not apply to to anybody else. And I will definitely share them because I love being able to see what other people are striving for and rooting for, but also not so anyone can compare their goals to my goals, but literally just because I think it is so interesting to see what other people are doing and things that they're reaching for, and kind of just as an accountability to hold each other accountable and do it together. But like, it's just a friendly reminder that like we can put so much pressure on ourselves to set these amazing, incredible goals the first week or two in 2025. And then if we don't do it, we feel like complete failures. We feel like the year is shot, but we're setting ourselves up for failure because we're not setting goals that, one, we actually care about or want to achieve for us, and then two, goals that actually would even fit into our life in the first place. So it's just your friendly reminder to set goals that you actually want to accomplish. With that being said, I am going to wrap up the video here. I think the next video that I'm going to do is going to be like more of a sit down, kind of like podcasty type, girl chat type of video, just like debrief a lot of things like this, things about pregnancy, about motherhood, about 2 under 2, the whole nine. Like, I think I just want to sit down, pop the camera up, drink some chai, and just like chat with you guys. So if you have any specific topics or questions or things that you would want me to talk about, let me know in the comments down below. But if you guys like this video, please make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You already know it supports my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss another video that I post. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok so you can see other fitness, health, and lifestyle content I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.